Strain on a generator.
Can't stay there.
Forward that!
Shoot this motherfucker!
System curtailed. Immediate medical assistance needed. System back online. System malfunctioning. System curtailed.
What's happening, y'all? I'm Suxy, and today we're going to be covering the Heartbreaker gear set in Division 2. Firstly, for our specialization, we'll be choosing the Gunner. You can choose Firewall as an alternative, but my preference is the Gunner for the armor on kill, the bonus handling in cover, the armor regeneration, and the rate of fire increase on kill for 5 seconds. This is the build itself. This is the way I've decided to run it, with 5 blues and 1 red. Obviously, you can run it any type of way you'd like, but personally, this is what works for me. Covering our weapon, we are running the Bullet King due to the fact that I hate reloading, as well as this is the highest sustained damage weapon in the game. Helps you build stacks really, really quickly. It has an RPM of 850 and a mag size of 100, but that is not true since you actually get to shoot all 1200 bullets without reloading. For our secondary weapon, we will be running the Kingbreaker. Assault rifle damage and damage targets out of cover as our attribute. The talent on the Kingbreaker is Perfect Flatline. Amplifies weapon damage by 20% to pulsed enemies. After 2 kills, applies pulse to the next enemy you hit. Super useful and super great considering we are a pulse build. Our pistol is the Orbit. This is my pistol of choice. You can run whatever you'd like in this slot, but the Orbit seems to work the best for me. Perfect finisher, swapping from this weapon within 10 seconds of killing an enemy, grants 35% critical hit chance and 40% critical hit damage for 15 seconds. We're running the Heartbreaker mask with 15% assault rifle damage here in the 2-piece and LMG damage, 15% weapon handling, and Heartstopper is the talent that is breaking the game at the moment. Like, this set is completely broken. Weapon hits on pulse enemies adds a stack of 1% bonus armor, 1% damage to pulsed enemies, up to a max of 50 stacks. 2 stacks are lost each second. So that translates to about 50% bonus armor and 50% damage at max stacks. We have crit damage and armor rolled on our mask with a crit damage mod. Onto the chest piece, we are running 12% critical hit damage and 12% critical hit damage in the attribute slot, as well with a primary armor roll. And the talent for the Heartbreaker chest piece, it increases your max stacks for Heartstopper from 50 to 100. This translates to 100% damage and 100% extra bonus armor at max stacks. On our holster, we're running a crit chance roll and as well as core armor. For our backpack, we're running a primary core armor roll, 6% critical hit chance on the attribute, as well as 6% critical hit chance mod. The talent on the backpack, Cold, increases the armor bonus gain per stack from Heartstopper from 1% to 2%, thus translating to 100% bonus damage with the chest piece and 200% bonus armor with the chest piece and backpack. We are running Contractor's Gloves with critical hit damage in the secondary attribute slot there, and weapon damage as the core attribute just to have a little bit more punch when we're firing our Bullet King, and the damage to armor definitely helps rip through those armor bars. For our exotic of choice, I'm running Sawyer's Knee Pads with a maxed out armor roll, explosive resist, and health in your secondary attributes. Cannot change those, but the talent Stand Your Ground is what makes this very good to synergize with Heartbreaker. You cannot be staggered by explosions. It increases your total weapon damage by 3% each second you are not moving, and it stacks up to 10 until you start moving. All stacks are lost 10 seconds after moving. So that translates to 30% maximum extra weapon damage while you're in cover and staying still. The way this build works, the way I have it set up, is we run the Bullet King, we sit in cover at a vantage point where we can see all of our enemies, and we just go to town and let her rip. The Bullet King has such a high RPM, so all you gotta do is headshot an enemy once, and you start building your stacks. Skills, I'm just running Reviver Hive in case I do go down, and Scanner Pulse because in case I can't headshot a dog or an enemy that does not have a weak point that you're able to hit and pulse, you have Scanner Pulse, so that way you can stack off of like the mechanical enemies. There are alternative weapons to your Bullet King. You do not have to run a Bullet King. You can run the Kingbreaker Assault Rifle as your primary. I personally like the Bullet King because it doesn't reload, but you can also run the blue screen as an alternative LMG. This is a wonderful and crazy powerful weapon. And that's the build. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here. I hope this helps you in your journey to Slap and Countdown and all the other endgame content in the Division 2. So please subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video and it helped you create a good Heartbreaker build.